started recording.
Hello and welcome back to my page. My name is Jeff. I want to thank you very much for watching my videos that I host, where I review VR headset games from MetaQuest 2, 3, and 3S for people 50 and up. And the reason I do this is I am 62 and I'll be 63 in a couple of months from now. And my wife is 60 and we've been playing with the MetaQuest headset. In fact, it was actually called Oculus when we bought it, and we ordered it before it was even available to the public. We had to wait for them to make them and ship them out to our house. So we've been playing for over 5 years now, and we just love it. But whenever we went to see a review to see if we want to, maybe purchase or not purchase the game, all the reviewers were easily 20, 30, and even 40 years younger than us. And they do a good job for people their own age, but once you hit 50, 60, 70, and definitely by 80, your life choices change. Things that you liked when you were 20 or 30, you probably don't like anymore now that you're 50, 60, 70. And things that you like now that you're 50, 60, 70, and 80, you might not have liked when you were 20 or 30. So that's why we do this, to give you an extended view of me actually playing the game from start to finish without editing and without voiceovers, just letting you see how the game is so you can see the good, the bad, the ugly, and then decide for yourself if you're going to purchase it. I do give it a rating from 0 to 10 for my own purposes, but you can go by that too. But I never review a game that is less than 5. I just don't waste my time or yours reviewing a game that really shouldn't be reviewed, that people shouldn't play. And most of my games that I review for you are really good ones that I particularly care for and like, and they're usually 7, 8, 9s, and every now and then you'll get a 10. So that's why I do this. Today we have a new game called Super RC. Now this is a fairly new game. I've had it for maybe, 3, 4 weeks now. And it is still being created, still being made. It's not finished. But this game is so good as it is now that I want to let you know about it so that you can get in on the ground floor, get this game before they finish it, and jack up the price. Because right now, at least when I purchased or got it, it was free. Yeah, it was free. And if you get this soon enough before they finish the game, you might be able to get it for free yourself. And when it comes for free, you can't argue with that as long as it's a good game. And this is a good game. So let's get into this review. So as I said, it is free. It's called RC. What was it? Wow. Super RC. Sorry about that. I blanked out for a moment. And the idea is, if you, when you were young, ever had RC cars, airplanes, helicopters, trucks, motorcycles, whatever it is, they were very expensive. And they were kind of hard to play with until you got really, really good at it. So this gives you a chance for little to nothing to try it out and play for yourself. It has MR, mixed reality, as well as VR, which is what we're doing it in today. So in mixed reality, you can actually take your cars and play with them in your living room in real life, or you can go outside your house and play with them in your neighborhood. But let me warn you, if you do take your headset, your VR headset outside, you got to be extremely careful. You cannot let sunlight touch the inside lenses at all. It will ruin your lenses. And you don't want to do it in the heat, because these things get hot as they are. And then if you do them outside and too hot, it's going to overheat, and then it's going to shut it down and cause problems. So your best bet is waiting till, after dinner, when the sun is kind of setting, and you can sit in the shade. You can put the headset on, and it's kind of cool, and you can drive it around your own neighborhood. But let's get into this. So whenever you start, at first you get one free car. It comes with one free car. It is this one here, the Dune Buggy. You get that free. Now, this is a statue, an award that you get for assembling it. And then every car that you have to purchase after that, you also have to assemble. And I have purchased a pack. So I have the Basher, and I have the off-road vehicle here, and we got another package here. I purchased you can either buy them individually, or you can buy them as a pack of 3 or 4, whatever it is, and that's what I did. So let's get this open. There we go. Here we go. We're gonna open the box. Nothing like opening a new box. There we go. And inside, woohoo, there is all the fun stuff. So, what do I got? I got Horizon Chaser GT3. Oh, that looks cool. Let's open this up. And here's the body. And you have to assemble these just like in real life, except for it's a lot easier because you don't have to do any real technical stuff. All you have to do is put it in place, and it automatically connects everything for you. You never have to wire anything, so that's really good, because that was something I was never good at, assembling vehicles. Right now, I actually have myself, I've had for about 9 years, a remote controlled 1/4 scale motorcycle. It's not like the old motorcycles back in the day where, when it fell over, it was, done, and you had to go run and pick it up and, put it back on its feet. Well, now, the new motorcycle, you just squeeze your trigger and boom, up it goes and away it goes, and it stays upright, even at very, very slow speed. So I love that cycle. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to play with it in probably 7-8 years, because it is very expensive, especially when you crash them. So let's assemble this new car, and then we get to take it outside and play with it. Look at that. It's got little brakes on it and everything. So this is fairly simple. Just putting on the tires. This is like part of the brains of this thing. Now, like I said, this game is not finished. There is still a lot more to do. But, like I said, it's free. So, how can you argue with that? Especially when it's this good. Come on, let me go. Alright, this one goes, where does this go? Here? Yes. Got the motor. I want to give me this brains here. This looks like it goes there. And the last thing, come on. I've never had this problem getting them out of the box before. Wow. That sucker doesn't want to come out. There we go. Woo! That was just me not knowing what I'm doing. All right, let's get rid of this stuff back here. Just like at home in real life. And let's put this on. And this on. And I'll show you all the different places, different cars. And they have a map where you can go to all these different places and play. Come on, get down there. Why won't this go on? Boy, I'm having problems today. There, oh, you see that? It was on, and then I messed it up. There we go. Ta-da! All right, let's go outside and play with this car. So, let's see. Here we go. We have maps, we have settings, we have multiplayer. So you can play with your friends. You have help, so if you ever get stuck, you push the help button, and it will give you whatever help you need. Let's go to maps. There we go. So here's all the different locations. There is a store. There is a location for each of the different cars. Jumper track, downtown at night, hobby shop. Let's go to the hobby shop first. Yeah, hobby shop. So this is a hobby shop you go into, and it shows you all the different cars that they have available. And of course you
Welcome
got
to
this
pole
guy.
position.
Hey, how you doing?
You can test drive any of the beauties in my shop by pushing the try button on its display. Hit
Cool.
the buy button to make it yours.
So this one is owned. This is my turbo jumper. And if you push, if you didn't own it, you push the buy button and it brings up a thing and you actually have to pay for it with real cash. Or you can push the try button and it will appear over in a little practice area. Here we got the Basher. I own this one. You can also play this one. I just purchased this crawler, and this is really cool. It's like a Jeep crawler. Now this one, it's coming soon. The ultimate stock car. So you can't practice it and play with it yet, but it's coming soon. And then we got the Cannonball, which I do, coming soon. Coming soon. That looks pretty cool. Over here, this is the Max Crawler. You can try it. I already own it. You can buy it. They do offer also packs of like 3 or 4. Here, like this one here. This is the pack I bought, where you get these 3 all in one price. So you hit the button, shows you the price. If you decide you buy it, you buy it. It's cheaper to buy them in packs of 3 than it is individuals, but maybe, you know, you don't want to play with a certain car. So this is the Lance X owned. And over here, this is the Chaser. This is the car I just purchased. So let's try this one. Let's try it.
If you like off-road racing, led from, the SCT was born to eat dirt.
Alright, so they only got a little space for you to practice with. This is to let you know, to see if you want to actually buy the car. So it's got the green, the blue, and the red. You push the X button and you put it in green. This turns the wheels, and of course the trigger goes forward. The trigger on this hand makes it go backwards. And just like the real cars, you got to get used to these things. Alright, so that's enough for the practice. Let's actually go out and play. Now, like this crawler has an area, and now I'll show you this, where you can actually design a track, a racetrack or a crawl track, and that is really cool. I'm not good at it, but I'm going to give it a shot and get better at it, of course. I have $264 because I did some of the things I had to do to learn. Let's see, jumper track. Let's see. They got one that's like this is like a skate park. You can go to the skate park and drive any of the cars around there. Let's go back. Alright, let's go to this location. This is the SCT Tracks. And like I said, this is still new. They're going to have multiplayer where you can play against your friends, or you can join competitions where you can have a race. You can build your own tracks and then have a race, invite your friends, or just bring people online. Over here, this is really cool, and I wish I could show you more about this, but I'm still learning it. The idea is you can build your own track using these pieces. And they have several different kinds of pieces so that you can build your own really cool track. And you can change what kinds you have. Let's go with that. Ooh, look at this. It's got a double bump. I need a curve. Alright. There's a curve. So I put the curve in there. And I can make any kind of track that I want, which is really, really cool. And here's the ones that you already used. We're going to do a double bump there. There are ramps. Oh, look, there's a curve. That one's got a slight... Oop, nope, that don't work there. That doesn't work there either. I see. How did I do that? Evidently that's the wrong curve. There we go. There's the right curve. So... Nope. Here we go. We just need a normal curve. Anyways, so you can take your time. You can build any kind of track. You then push your button, save, generate, and clean map, and it will put a map right down there the size of this ring. So you really need to fill the whole area. They do have some like blank that's just grass. You can put like grass in here. You know, let's see if I can find me some grass. Ooh, this one's got... Nope, that don't work there. Anyways, it's got all kinds of stuff. Let's see if I can find the grass, just the plain grass. And... oh, look, they have big circles too. So if you want to make a really big circle, of course that wouldn't work here. You can do that. You can do anything you want. I mean, it is fun. So then you come over here, you put this into the machine. I have one here. I wonder if that will work. Let's clear a mini trap. Let's go with this. Generate. Let's see if that worked. Nope, that didn't work. So let's... Anyways, I made this one last night, and you can put that out there and race it. But let's go down below. So where's the car? Where'd the car go? I suppose I messed it up by doing that. Let's vehicle. Let's pick the Basher. Yes. Alright, where'd you go? I know, I cleared the track. Maybe that's what did it. I cleared the track. Alright, let's get rid of this. Undo mini menu. There we go. What is that? There we go. That's better. Save track. Alright, now let's see if this... There it is. There it is. And there's my car. And you can design it so you can go that way or you can go this way. It really doesn't matter. So, let's give it a shot. So now there's a couple of different ways you can play. You can play it from up here. Alright. And whoa, whoa. These are really difficult to drive, just like in real life. Oh, I can't see what I'm doing. Holy crap, am I a bad driver? Let's see. Because I can't see what I'm doing. Alright. I'm tired of that. Let's go over here to the teleport. Now you can either walk down the steps, or you can just hit the teleport button, and it should get you somewhere near. Oh, alright, so let's go over and find my car, and I'll show you something that's really cool about this. Now you can play from up there, and I've never been good at it. My wife and I recently, in the last year or so, have actually gone into a place like this where you can race your own little cars. Alright, so love this curve. Alright, so here's what I'm going to show you. Now you can actually get in and sit in the car or on the car. Let's see, how do I do that? Well, this video is not going very good. I'm usually much better at this, where you can actually get in the car. Alright, let's look for help. Help, 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 help. Locomotion, remote control, tablet. Transmission. It does have a transmission so that you can actually get inside it. Accelerate, trigger to reverse. Alright, let's see if I can get into this. Do I need to have it going? There we go. Silly me. Alright, so here I am. I'm sitting basically on the hood. I still have, you can't see it, but in my hand is the, oh, by the way, if you get motion sickness, you might want to turn away, and you might not want to try this way, because this will get you sick real quick if you're not used to it, especially when it flops around and upside down. There we go. I like playing it this way. This is cool. Now this is a track I created. Woohoo! And all the different locations have tracks that you can create. Indoors, outdoors, the whole works. Wow! And you can do this with any of the cars that you own. I'm going to purposely try to flip this sucker and show you what happens. There we go. Flipped it. I'm out. Oh, jeez. Well, that ain't gonna work. I went off the rails. I don't know if I can get back in. I don't think I can. Here, let me see if I can just flip this over here. Now this one's a little bit lower to the ground, so it's a little harder to flip it. But if you do flip your car, you push your A button and it automatically flips it back over for you. Where if you're on a real track with real cars, you'd actually have to either yourself or somebody else would have to go out there and flip it for you. So here's the one problem you're gonna have to fix with this game, is that when you go off the track like this, your car is off the track. All right, so let's move on. Let's go maps again. Show you a couple of different locations. So that was the there. This is the jumper. Let's go here. Now let's not go there. Downtown at night. There's a nighttime one where you can actually play in the dark. Oh, let's go there. What the heck? And you see it's dark, and you can create a place to play here. Let's go with a different vehicle. I got that car. Let's go with a four-wheel drive. Yes. All right, four-wheel drive. Turn this on. Yeah, they're gonna work on this. It's not a perfect game because, like I said, it's still in construction, still being made. Woohoo! Kind of like the Dukes of Hazzard. Oops. Oh yeah, he made it up the hill. What's weird is you can actually walk back here, and you can drive your car back here for whatever apparent reason you might want to have. And you got a cement block over here to work on. Woohoo! Yeah! Let's see if I can flip this sucker over and show you that. Oh. All right. So that's another car in another location. Let's try another location on the map. But there's so many different places, and later there's the hobby shop, the skate or die. Here we go. That's an indoor skate rink. Let's go there. And see what car they give us. Ah, they got the race car. All right, so this is like a skate park. I don't think this one you can build your own. I think it's only what they have. So, let's give it a shot. I think this is a different car. Wow, did you see that? Where the heck is it? Alright, let's beam down there, teleport. Now you can actually stand up there and watch from above up there. Here's the car. Oh, it flipped over. So I just push my A button. It automatically flips it back over. So, and each of these cars drive is a little different. So I'm going to teleport and go up here. Alright, so now I can play from up here. And again, you can go down there. Let's teleport down. And get in the car. I'd like to drive from inside the car. I don't know. It's kind of cool. There we go. First try. What do you know? Now it's weird. They got to make this so you can actually see your controller, but you can't. Uh-oh. There we go. Didn't make it up. Didn't make it up the hill. There we go. This is so cool. And again, you got to be really careful with the buttons, the speed button, because you get out of control really quick if you go too fast. I'm gonna ride the woo! Let's see how far up the wall I can get. Alright, let's go somewhere else. Let's go back to the map. This would be so cool. Especially the crawler house. I like this place. I've never actually used a crawler vehicle. And let's go back to crawler. Yes. And I think I have one more. Now look at this. This is so cool. You can create your own crawler space. It's got everything you need. It's got mud holes. It's got landscaping. Got the start and finish. Different shapes and sizes. Oh, it's got water. I mean, it's got everything you can. I thought I had one. No. I thought I had one saved, but evidently not. Nope, I didn't have one saved. Ah! Look at that. Alright, let's go down below and play with my car. So we got a crawler, and you would build your whole crawling set here. And once you make it and you save it, you can share it, and you can come back to it over and over and over and over. Alright. So I like this one the best because it's slow, like me, and it doesn't, it crawls. But you can make it do so many cool things. And if you're in the crawling, because I've watched a lot of videos, I've never tried it myself. All right, let's get in the Jeep. I don't think I've done that. There we go. Oh, this is cool. You can actually use the track, play on the track. Look, there's a seat for announcers. You can actually run it, and then they have a place for first, second, and third. There are going to be tournaments in the future where anybody and everybody who wants to play can play against each other. And there I am. That is so weird. Look at that. Hey, how you doing? Woo-wee. All right. Come on sideways. And it flips it back. All right. So, I wanted to show you that. What else is there? Trials. They have contest, novice court. I wonder if this is available yet. This might not be available yet. Oh, I see. You gotta purchase each novice court. I got $264. I don't think I have enough to buy that one yet. And then you go amateur. And you got expert. And it requires you to have the one before it. So that's really cool. And again, this is all stuff that's coming in the future. Get MR. Like I said, you can drive these cars around your house or outside in your neighborhood. You have all kinds of settings. You got multiplayer. Let's see if there's a multiplayer going right now. Host a game. It looks like 1 of 8 people are doing this one right now. That's pretty cool. You can have private parties. You can have a barn, band list. Sorry. You can do all kinds of really cool things. Let's go back to the map. And let's see. Did I do the... I think I did this one, didn't I? Yeah, I think I did that one. Let's go there anyways. I'm sorry, I just realized I might have been holding it down so far. What the heck is that? And again, like I said, this is a new game. So it might not work in certain spots. But let's go anyways with the review. Super RC. As you can see, if you're into RC cars and trucks and vans and whatever, or if you thought you'd like to try it and play it, right now this game is free. Free. And of course, you get 1 car free with it. But then you can purchase either in packs or individually the other types of cars or trucks or vans or whatever it is that you like to play with. And I believe they're like $4.99 each, or probably like $3.99 if you buy them in packs. So yeah, that's the way it is. Super RC on a scale of 1 to 10. Even though this game is not finished, and it has a long ways to go, as you can see by the yellow screen around me. I tell you, I show you the good, the bad, and the ugly, but they will fix this problem. But even now, it's fun to play with, and if you get it now, you can practice with it, and you can try, get better and better at it, so that when the game is finished and more people jump into it, you'll have some skills that they don't have. Think about that. I would give it a solid 7. As of now, a 7. And once they get this up and running and fixed and all the cars available and, making it finished, it could go probably all the way to 10, because this is a fun game. I sat here laughing and giggling. The toughest part is learning how to build tracks, because I've never done that before. I made a really cool crawler one last night. I also made a really cool racetrack. It was just an oval racetrack, nothing spectacular about it, but it was fun to play. So until next time, my name is Jeff. I want to thank you very much for watching it all the way to the end. Please help me out. If you haven't already done so, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe on YouTube and follow me on Facebook. It doesn't cost you a thing. I will never try to sell you anything. I will never, use your name or any information that you may have and sell it to other people. I do not accept money from Facebook or from YouTube because when you do that, they want you to follow all kinds of really crazy rules, and then they take your money away from you, and eventually they can shut you completely down and take you off the internet. So I do not do that. Plus, it allows me to give good, honest, and open reviews. So until next time, bye-bye.